There's this girl I really want to be friends with, but I don't think she likes me very much. We don't really know each other. We're in the same class. We exchanged phone numbers back in freshman year, but I never followed up with her, and neither did she with me. Now it's too late. It's icy. I say hi and bye to her in class, ask her how her day is, but lamely, because if it wasn't me talking, no words would be said at all. I think I know why she doesn't like me. I can imagine how I seem in her eyes. I just wish I could tell her the whole story. I wish she could see me now, sitting simply in a chair, with glasses on, in a plain green sweatshirt, a little bit chilly by this opening and closing door. Not really smiling, not really frowning, thinking about what never was, wanting to be her friend.
Circulation is now closed. You may remain in the building for late night study.
Today is the first day of December, which means a few things. Firstly, I've worn this black sweater too many times now. It's bunching up in many yarn balls. The cycle's a drag. It was my favorite since last year, but now I've got to put it to rest. Secondly, there are effectively only 2 weeks left of school. 1 more week of class, then 1 week of reading period, which is when essays get written. I've got to start on these essays, or else I'll have trouble later, and there's no need for trouble. Thirdly, this is the way it is. This is how things went, and there's not much more time for change to be had. This isn't me saying I'm disappointed. This isn't me saying I'm disappointed. It's hard to feel disappointed here. It's hard to feel justified in feeling disappointed here. And trust, that's not a disappointment everywhere. I'm very grateful. I feel like I'm always recording the same stuff, but it's because I like to look at it all. But maybe I should expand my eyes where they land.
After the cannolis ran out.
I don't think I got a cannoli either. I literally had both waiting one day.
Oh, Wednesday is mine.
Trying to like, I don't think my voice is high pitch. It's not low pitch. Do you think like my voice is like?
It's quite mild, right?
Hi.
Technically, but
Yeah, it's so technical. She's so cool.
Wait, you know?
You can see why.
It's Jasmine. Jasmine, do you want to be in my video? See, if you don't want to, it's okay. Wait, can I take a picture of this? They're so funny. How are you?
On maybe the lowest night of my life at Princeton, I walked back to my dorm room crying, and then, after going inside once, I went to the bathroom and locked myself out of my room, like a cherry on top. I limped in tall boots down to P-Safe. An officer gave me a temporary card. He told me the code was 1234. He smiled. Clean-shaven, he was professional and swift, like he'd seen many of me before. Stupidly promiscuous clothing and a stupid hour of night. He was a kind face when I needed to see one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I chanted to myself as I walked back to my room. I counted my steps like that. Things were so low, I knew I needed to change something. And it would be fine, I told myself. I would take the days like 1, 2, 3, 4. And for that, the hours like 1, 2, 3, 4. And first, second, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything's endurable 4 seconds at a time. And Ladybug was waiting for me in my room.
Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily write anything much larger than this. You wouldn't go 2 columns or 1. There's these big bifolia, they're sewn in, and here's the, you'll get into the 20s and 40s. So I went from 10 feet away, say, oh, English.
No, I'm joking with you now. I really am joking.
You can never tell, honest to John, what you might find in one of these boxes. I mean, it could be the beginning of a short story that was never published. Thank you so much. It was really great. Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, I do like this.
Empty lecture hall. Setting sun.
So pretty.
Should head that way off.
Yeah, hopefully we can still catch some.
The letters going up at the theater. In my first week at Princeton, orientation week, I was on a campus tour kind of thing. I was walking next to a boy, brown hair, a kind smile. He was so excited. We were both excited. He kept saying wow to everything as we walked around, and I remember him saying he was afraid something catastrophically bad would suddenly happen to him and keep him from experiencing Princeton. Don't say that, I said. I just can't believe I'm here, he said, or something like that. I never want to take this all for granted. I remember that moment. For some reason, it comes to my mind now. I still know the guy. He's not so much a boy anymore. Some kind of shift happens to all of us in college, maybe. I see him around. Maybe he still remembers saying those things. Maybe not. The spectacular quickly becomes normal. The rosiness loses. But I remember how excited the guy was, walking around in his Princeton t-shirt. And I remember the officer, the last person I talked to on that tumultuous night. And I'll remember the girl, with whom I probably won't have class again, and who I ardently hope does not like me. I hope you're doing well. Your kindness meant a lot to me. I wish I'd reached out sooner. Words we tiptoe around and don't say. Oh, what will I do with it? My care for people who do not care for me. Gentle touches of strangers. Cuts of dear friends.